Welcome back to the Gun Dungeon, guys. Got a video lined up today I think everybody's going to enjoy. You're either going to be on one side of the fence or the other. We're going to be looking at the Marlin Model 60 22 long rifle, and we're going to be putting it up against the Ruger 1022. I know both of these rifles have a really cult following, and for good reason. Both are excellent rifles. Both are world class. I mean, top of the line rifles. They come in many different variants. You can get any stock configuration you want. A lot of different barrel lengths, the whole 9 yards. So what we're going to do is we're just going to talk about a couple features of each rifle, and we're going to put them on paper. I have a target set up here behind me. That's at 25 yards. Probably looks a little farther on camera, but it's 25. Shot it with a rangefinder. Not super far away, but it's 22 long rifle, and we're going to be looking at groups, so I think it'll be far enough away to tell the difference. Going to be shooting some Federal target grade performance ammo. These are just lead bullets. There's no copper wash on them. We're going to shoot some standard Federal 38 grain copper plated hollow points. And we can't do a 22 video without some stingers. So we've got some CCI 22, 32 grain stingers here. We'll see how each one of these guns do with these ammo. So you notice one has a scope, one doesn't. That's for good reason. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this Model 60 and I'm going to shoot. I got 3 dots on the target. I'm going to shoot all 3 different types of ammo. Then I'm going to take this optic off, re-zero it on the 1022, and then I'll shoot all 3 different ammo with that gun. That way we're ruling out any optic. It's the exact same one going between both guns. So now that I've got this Marlin here in my hand, you can see this is a stainless model. It's got the nicer wood stock on it. I just like the stainless and wood. I think it looks pretty. So that's what I went with. This is a newer one, probably a Remlin, as a lot of people call it. But one of the first things you notice in differences is the magazines between the two. This has the tube magazine. You take this out, and then you can take it out or just pull it to the end, and you load your rounds in this tube. You drop them in one at a time. Now, that is not exactly a speedy reload, but it does hold 17 rounds, something like that in here. Different barrel lengths will have different mag tubes, so you'll get different capacities. I believe this one is 17. So depending on what you want to do with it, that could be a bad thing or it could be a good thing. It doesn't matter to me for what a 22 does in my life. This one does have a last shot bolt hold open, whereas the 1022 does not. On your last shot with an empty mag tube, your bolt will stay partially back, not all the way back, but partially back, and then you have a bolt drop. It's got your standard crossfire or cross bolt safety, nothing special there. And it has the integral mount on the receiver for your standard 22 rings. Can't put a Picatinny base on here unless you have it milled. This one anyways. Like I said, there are so many different variants, guys. What I'm saying about this gun, you may go find a different one that has different mounts or whatever. I'm just telling you what this one has. But yeah, I mean, nothing special. Good optic or good sights on this one from the factory. It's got the fiber optic hooded front sight. Really nothing special about it. It's just standard Marlin Model 60. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and get set up and stick a camera up there so you can see the target as I shoot it. We'll get loaded up and start shooting some holes in some paper. All right, no sense in beating around the bush. Let's just go ahead and load it up here. I'm going to run that Federal target grade first. This has actually been pretty good ammo. I bought a bunch of it back, it's been a couple years ago. Got a good deal on it and bought a bunch. I've shot quite a bit of it, and it's been pretty good ammo. Fairly accurate, which it's just a round nose, so no hollow point. But all right, so you can see that top dot up there has a hole in it. I was just confirming 0 before I started the videos to make sure I didn't make an idiot out of myself. So I'm going to shoot the left side targets with the Model 60. I'm going to start at the top, shoot 3 shots there, Then I'll shoot 3 shots of the Federal in the middle left, and then I'll shoot the stingers on the bottom left. I will say this thing doesn't have the best trigger. It's got a little weight to it. So let's get 3 of these Federal here. Now this is not a bulk pack, but this is that bulk pack ammo, same stuff, nothing special. Load 3 of these babies. You can see that bolt held itself back, but you take it forward and then charge, and you're good to go. All right, middle left dot. Guess it'd help if I take the safety off. Thought, man, that trigger got real bad. This felt like pretty clean brakes. Stanger time. I like shooting those and then shooting stingers. You can just tell just in the report how much more oomph these little stingers have. All right, bottom left dot. Here we go. All right, we're back. I've got our scope mounted over on this Ruger 1022. Got it re-zeroed. I did end up putting a hole right square in the middle of our target up there. When I went to zero, it was way low, but it's there, you'll see it. But let's just talk about this a little bit. Wood stock, standard configuration. Now, a Ruger 1022, it's probably the most accessorizable gun on the market. I mean, everybody makes parts for a 1022. Maybe even more aftermarket support than an AR-15. It'd be close. But I mean, you've got aftermarket stocks, triggers, barrels, everything you can think of for a Ruger 1022. So on aftermarket support, the win goes to the 1022 on that one. So one difference you can see is it's just the barrel here. There's no tube. It's because this uses a box magazine, detachable. This is a rotary style mag, and you can get 25 round mags, 10 round mags, 20 round mags, clear, black, purple, yellow, whatever you want. This is just your standard 10 round factory configuration. So what this one came with. I've got some 25 rounders in there, but just for what we're doing, this 10 rounder is gonna work perfect. This also has standard cross bolt safety. I believe the trigger is a little better on this one factory than the Marlin, but that's just my opinion. And like I said, you can get aftermarket triggers for this thing that'll blow your mind. And this is just base model. Like I said, I slapped this rail on here, slapped this optic on here, Nothing special about it. Wood stock, I mean, this is, it's wood, but it's probably about all you can say for it. Scratches really easily, finishes shallow, not a super shiny finish like on the Marlin 60, but it is what it is. Standard models, guys. That's what we're gonna put on paper, so ain't no sense in waiting around. Grab my muffs, and we shall put some lead on paper. Not even gonna pause you. I'll make you sit there and wait. Not even gonna pause you. Yep, you're just going to wait. So you load this mag kind of like a pistol mag. It ain't like a lot of double stack mags where you just pop them in from the top. You put this in and then scoot it back like you would a pistol magazine, where you slide the rim down and scoot it underneath the feed lips. Definitely not like an AR. So there's 3 of the Federal target grade. We're gonna put top right dot. That's what we're gonna be shooting for on this one. And here we go. No way. Same hole. I can do it again. Ah, that felt like a clean break, but still shot a little to the left. But as you can see, the bolt doesn't stay open on this one, so you'll just get a click if you go to shoot it again. So what do we do? Oh yeah, Federal. We'll load 3 of these. Yep, gonna make you sit through loading magazines too. Punishing you guys. Yep, gonna have to watch it. All right, middle right dot. Bam. So far, both groups have 2 shots in the same hole. That's not bad for just an off-the-shelf factory Ruger 1022. Stanger time. Let's see how these do. Yeah, y'all don't get to see me load mags very much. You are today. All right, bottom right dot. Final group. Stangers. Ooh. Well, there they are. I'm gonna go grab the target, come down, we'll talk about them, take a look. So here we are. There's that hole I told you I put in it while I was zeroing. I was aiming for here. That's how off it was when I first mounted the scope on the 1022. But over here, we got our Marlin 60 shots. Over here is our Ruger 1022. I haven't measured them. I'm just eyeballing them here, but that looks to be the best group, if not the Stinger group over here. You can kind of judge for yourself. Really, guys, neither one of these guns shoot terrible. Neither one of them are, I wouldn't call them tack drivers either. Like I said, this is 25 yards, but that's not bad. That's not bad. None of these are bad. That may have just been a flyer, I don't know. But tell me who you think won this one. Let me know in the comments who you think won the accuracy competition here between the two rifles. I got my own opinion. I'll let y'all know in the comments. But guys, if you like today's video, don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Hope to hear from you soon. Till next time, guys, stay tuned.